What's happening, guys? Xantal back in action again. So today we're going to do a little project. It's the 18th, 19th of Vlogmas. I've actually ordered a tripod, so you're not going to be propped up by random crap, and it'll be at least a decent height most of the time. So we're going to be doing hot chocolate decorations, I guess you want to call it. These are the only ones I have left. They're rather big, so your best bet is to use a smaller one. They look better that way. And I'll show you how I do them, okay? I'll show you how to make the hot chocolate mix and the marshmallows and everything like that. Well, I don't make marshmallows, but I'll show you what I do, okay? Alright guys, as I was saying, here we go and start with the hot cocoa for the ornaments. This is how you make it homemade hot chocolate. I mean, you can use powder mix, but I preferably don't like it. So you need non-fat instant dry milk, or however you want to use it. I just get the cheap stuff from Walmart. It comes with 3 bags like this. You need 2.5 cups of that. You need powdered sugar, 10x sugar, confectioner sugar, however you want to call it. And then you need cocoa. I just get the cheap stuff because it's perfectly fine. Oh, also you need a little bit of salt. So, you got 2.5 cups in here already of the dry milk. Next we take a cup of the cocoa. And don't worry guys, I do have a stand coming, so this will make this so much easier if I do this type of stuff again. This is my half cup, so we go 1 cup of cocoa. And, oh, that was a half cup of cocoa. Tap it out, and a 2nd cup of cocoa. So, that's 2.5 cups of dry milk, a cup of cocoa. Pop the top back on that. And then we need 2 cups of powdered sugar. Now, I'm probably going, ooh, God, I'm going to put you guys down for a minute here and do this myself so it doesn't get all over the place, because this is not something I can do one-handed. Okay, even as you see, with 2 hands I still make a mess. So then you need where'd it go? A teaspoon of salt for this whole thing. You can put 2 teaspoons of cornstarch in it as well with this, but I don't like it for some reason. It just, for me, it always tastes like there's cornstarch in it. Then add the salt, and then we just mix it all up until it gets the right color, which is perfectly fine. And then once this is all mixed, I'll show you guys next how to put it in the bulbs. And then we're going to add chocolate chips on it and some marshmallows. I'll show you how they're mini campfire marshmallows. This pack cost me like 34 cents. It was awesome. Then you can cut these up and put them in a bunch of them. Okay? So, see you in a minute, guys. As you saw, that's how you make the hot cocoa mix. Now, I put my cocoa mix in these jars because I make my own personal hot cocoa mix, so it makes my life a lot easier. And I know what actually goes in it, and I don't like really sweet cocoa. So, if the way I make it is a little bit too bitter for you, you can always add a bit more powdered sugar. So, don't break. Okay, I've already washed these all and everything like that, so they're clean and they're dry and everything. I've had them setting off to the side. So like I said, these ones are rather large. I mean, as you see, they're freaking huge. Preferably, I would have liked to use the smaller ones I had that I showed you with the other decorations. I might take the snow out of one and test it out and show you guys that one. But I'll show you in these big ones first. So what we'll start off doing is marshmallows. Like I said, I got this small bag of marshmallows. If you have a big bag, that's great. I didn't really want to spend too much on it, and I don't like keeping marshmallows in the house because I have a habit of just eating them. And I'm trying to watch my weight. So, you take 1 marshmallow, or these small ones, and then you cut it down and cut it into a bunch of smaller pieces. So clip, clip, clip. So you have pieces that look like, oh god, super mini marshmallows. And I just lost one. See? I know my aunt, she used to take the marshmallows out of the Lucky Charms. Is that the ones with the, yeah, the Lucky Charms that have the heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and balloon, pots of gold and rainbow, and the red balloon. There we go. That's the whole rhyme. And she used to take the ones out of that, like that, and she would put them in ones and make it look more colorful, festive, all over the place. Because she was more artsy, craftsy than me. I'm just cutting up some marshmallows here, so I have them to show you in this one I'm going to make. And one, if you're using these small marshmallows, which I said I got these at Walmart, these campfire mini marshmallows, it's a really tiny bag. I think it was like 34 cents for the bag, which was awesome. I found it in their baking aisle. So use about 4 marshmallows. You can insert this however you want, but like I said, the bigger ones, it won't look as nice. I'll show you in a smaller one. I'll take the fake snow out of one and use one of the ones I decorate as a snowman or something. Actually, hold on. I got all my shit up here. Let's see what we got. Alright. Snowman. We'll make it in a snowman. That should be enough for a hot cocoa. Let me flip this like this. Oh, good. Now this one I didn't wash, so I probably won't use this one. Actually, use this one. You guys are probably getting annoyed with the tapping. I'm sorry. No, get up. Get out of there. Okay. Bloop. Alright, so there we go. We got the snowman one. We're going to try that. If you have a piping bag, that works great. I do not have a piping bag, so I use a plastic Ziploc bag and nip off the end of it. Pop it open. And I got the hole in it for the bigger ones. Let's see what we can do here. And nip that just a little bit more. And, sorry. So what you do is just kind of, I can't get this open. Hold on. Come on, you little, don't be a dick. So that's going to be my catchphrase. Don't be a dick. Got it. Okay. It's because I already had cocoa in here. It decided to stick together and hate me. So. Maybe. I just go back to the big one and say screw it. So the small one, you kind of want it to fit over it. Same with the big one. Let me turn that just a little bit more. It should fit right over top of the small one now. Yep, just right and tight. That. And then for an, you usually want actually like a 6-ounce cup of cocoa. So it's about a tablespoon, maybe 2, maybe 1.5, depending upon how heavy you like yours. And then you just kind of tip it and pour it in there like that. I don't know if you can see it going in there, but falling all over the place on me. come on, stop being a dick. I'm just making a mess over here, so y'all can laugh at me if you want. I've got like half the cocoa in it, half it on the floor. And I just dusted myself with cocoa. Great. So, we got a little less than a tablespoon in there. Let's see if I can do it like this a little better. That works. So you've got about enough for a 6-ounce cup, which is about a tablespoon and a half. And then I got these super mini chocolate chips. Do a little bit of those in there. Makes it fine. Makes it cute. You want to do a kind of a layer. It's these super mini ones like that. Let's see if I can show you. There we go. It makes it easier to make a layer of them, because with the powder it'll drop right on top of them and soak in, not soak in, but it'll sink in. That's what I was looking for, the word. Oh, for God's sakes. I got freaking chocolate chips everywhere now. Okay. So like that. That's just chocolate chips hitting the floor. And now marshmallows on the floor. And then we just add marshmallows to the top of it. Let's see if you can get them in there. And then you just pack them in there. Make sure they're going in separately. Because if they go in one big ass bunch, you're not going to be able to get them out. Because marshmallows suck. I got the small ones and I got the large ones. Probably a medium one would be the best bet. Would go for. Oh, son of a bitch. There it is. You didn't hear that. And then you just pop the top right back on there. Clean it up a little bit. And there you go. It's about, like I said, it's not that pretty because I got the wrong size, and I realized that after I made my first one out of the big ones. The small one is really great for a, like I said, about a 6-ounce cup. Ooh. Expecting it to break. So, I'll show you how to make one out of the big ones because they're a little bit easier. Again, these big ones are washed and cleaned, so I will be using the cocoa in them. God damn it. I swear to the gods. These big ones are more if you want to use for like a bigger batch. My actual cup I used to use one of those for cocoa is actually, you'd use 3 tablespoons of cocoa. But since I'm down to a regular one, which is about 8, you want to use about 2 tablespoons. And then this one is just a regular dump. Oh, hey, it works better when it's actually big enough to fit in there. And then you just fill. Come on, fill the rest of the way. I make a total mess on my counter here. Hit it with some chocolate chips. The chocolate chips are more to add a heavier chocolate flavor and to sweeten it a bit more without adding more powdered sugar. The powdered sugar helps with the cocoa and sweetens it, but also it loses its kind of bitterness. But semi-sweet chocolate chips, when you put in there, actually help with it. And takes away a lot, doesn't take the bitterness of it, but it does help sweeten it. I know that sounds weird, but you know, I'm weird like that. Anyways, once you got the chocolate chips in there, put your marshmallows after you've cut them up a little bit. With how big this opening is, you probably just cut them in half. Leave them like that. And then, there you go. There's another one. They're nice, simple, sweet things. Your best bet is probably to get the ones in the medium, as you see. You got this one, and you've got, hey gods, this one. So, this is a small, these are the big. If you find something in the middle, the medium-sized ones, sorry, this is the 40 millimeter, this is the 70, so probably a 50 millimeter would actually do really well and make it look pretty nice. My Joann's is out of bulbs, and Walmart's are super overpriced. So, we're going to go with that, and I'll catch you guys in the next scene for a quick wrap-up. So, got all done with it. I cleaned up the kitchen. Everything is done. Got my own hot cocoa here. So I'm going to keep trying to do Vlogmas. Obviously, I'm not doing so well. I missed a bunch of days, and a couple days get stuck to 1 and 2 days in a bunch. But I'm trying. It's mainly more not to meet the Vlogmas goal, more just getting used to being on camera and talking with you guys, changing my breathing, because I still know I breathe hard. Because I gotta get in the rhythm of breathing again when I have a pause. Without sounding like I'm gonna die just sitting here. So I have to kind of get back into my breathing I used to have when I was playing flute back in high school, which was, God, years ago. Almost 15 years ago. Can you believe that crap? It's still hot. Again. I'd say I'd be wrapping up soon and going to bed. That's not true. I gotta go back to work. The delivery driver that comes in sometimes, well, I say sometimes, but one of our delivery driver has a bowling game on these nights, and he goes up to Restaurant Depot and picks up some other stuff, but everybody else at work doesn't like waiting because he sometimes shows up at like 12:30. So I get to go back down and sit down there until he shows back up. So I'm going to try to give him a call, see if he thinks he's going to be in before midnight, or if he's going to be there at later. If he's going to be there later, I have to go down. If not, I can get the other guys to do it for me. Anyways, tomorrow's Vlogmas, you will have a weigh-in. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'll stand on a scale. You guys can see that I've gained weight. I will be baking, but I'm not going to show you because it's going to be at my buddy's house. And he's nice enough to let me use his stove and bake there at his place, so I'm not going to film and make it awkward for them or anything like that. So, that was that. I rambled on. I have a microphone around here. I was thinking about doing other stories, since the 2 I did do sound kind of cruddy because I was just using my phone recorder. I do have a mic around here somewhere. I'll try that, see if that works. Do a couple more stories, a couple more Vlogmases. We still have to do a present wrapping thing. So what I'm going to do is, probably on Saturday night or Sunday night, one of the two. After work, I'll come back, wrap presents, do a shot for every time I lose the wrapping paper, the tape, or the scissors. I'll be passed out on the floor for, you know, after like a present or two. But we have that, and that's pretty much going to wrap up Vlogmas, because Christmas is actually next week, which is, holy crap, surprising. I am renting a car to go visit my dad, so you guys get to see me jaunt up there to get a car, rent it, and then head down to see my dad. So you get a little, well, probably won't get a road trip going down, probably coming back, because I get done at work at like midnight. A lot of times on Christmas Eve, they keep calling. 2 years ago, we were open till 3 in the morning because people kept calling for deliveries and orders. And last year we were only open till, I think it was 1:30, because I was not dealing with that crap this last year. It was just one of those things of, yeah, nope, I'm done, screw you people. My boss yelled at me, obviously, the day after Christmas, because he's like, oh, I saw there was a bunch of phone calls still. Yeah, I was done. We closed at midnight. I was done at 1:30. I'm not dealing with that. This year I'll probably just stick around and suck it up. See how long we stay open till. But I guess that's about it for me and my rambles. Alright. Catch you guys later. See you tomorrow, guys.